Today, I built this trampoline I'm standing on using 25,000 rubber bands. Let's see how high I can jump. Today, we're going to build a trampoline and I want to use 25, 30,000, maybe even more rubber bands to do it. So, I'm adding a new video to the series like the paperclip chain and the toilet paper rope we made before. If we use something in an exaggerated way far beyond its intended purpose, can we give it a new function? I'm going to try that. To tie thousands, tens of thousands of rubber bands, I need to build a platform with an empty center. 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters, so a square. The height from the ground will be about 75 centimeters, considering the stretch of the rubber bands, I mean the trampoline. After that, I'll hammer in about 400 nails. Then I'll tie 25,000 rubber bands. It seems like a never-ending task, but I think it will work. One side like this, and another side like this. So, we'll have a trampoline this big. These screws are long screws, so they're likely to crack the planks. But if we flatten the tip with a hammer, that is, if we blunt it, it won't crack the plank. Now the first leg is done. Look, it's very sturdy, see? Now these will flex sideways when I jump on them. So we'll add a frame here and the platform will be finished. Our platform is mostly ready. We'll put these slats in between so it doesn't move side to side. It's going to be incredibly sturdy, by the way. It's standing. Let's see. I can even sit on it comfortably, no problem at all. It didn't even make a creak. Just because of the structure of the planks, since they're rectangular prisms, these parts seem to be floating. These corners. If we put a corner brace here like this, 4 of them, the job will be done. Then after that, we'll start hammering nails around it. I'll hammer a nail every 2 centimeters. I'm marking it like this. I think you've guessed why we're hammering these nails. We're going to put the rubber bands on these nails. Since thousands of rubber bands will be used, 400 nails will be enough for us. In theory, let's see if it works in practice. Day 2. One day is down and our platform is ready. Now it's time to start tying the rubber bands. Now, as you know, rubber bands are normally about this long. We tied them together over and over to get this. We did a quick calculation. It takes 4 rubber bands tied together to span the 1.5 meter distance. So now we're going to spend the whole day tying 20 to 25,000 rubber bands together to create the trampoline. There are 3,000 to 4,000 here alone. We bought so many of these packs. And we got the highest quality ones to minimize the chance of them breaking when they're stretched. We want it to be colorful.
Like the Italian flag.
Seriously. I'm mixing them up so it'll be all colorful. Look, the way to tie them together is very simple. You just loop them through each other and it's done.
It's like the Italian flag?
It really is like the Italian flag. We're going to eat pizza. The rubber bands are done. Now we're going to very gently and carefully stretch them over to this side, just like this. We were going to use 4, but since the green ones are shorter than the others, we've increased it to 5. So the colored rubber bands are shorter and stiffer than the white ones, the normal colored rubber bands. So just like this, we're basically going to weave it like an embroidery frame. Actually, it's kind of like we're weaving a rug, huh, Seko? Now the first row is done, as you can see, vertically, and now we're starting on the horizontal rows. By the way, it's getting pretty taut. Look, see? I mean, it's actually supporting me right now, at least my arms and my upper body. I think it'll get even tighter with these other ones. Then there are the diagonals. It's going to be like a fabric made of rubber bands. We'll even use each nail several times because we have a lot of rubber bands. Now the horizontal rows are done too. Next, we're going to go diagonally. For example, let me show you. I'll take it from here and attach it here. These will all intersect in the middle. That way the center will be even stronger. So this is where we're at, folks. There are about 10,000 rubber bands on here right now. Look, should I let go of my arm? Ah, see, this is what's going to be a bit tricky. I mean, your hand isn't supposed to go under it, but we can't really stop that. We went this way and this way and that way and that way, and we did it every which way. We tied them from here like this and so on. But there's still more to be done. Because you see these gaps? They're dangerous. A foot could get stuck, anything could get stuck. We're going to take one from here, for example, from this one. See how it goes like this? We're going to connect it to the second one. That way we'll fill this gap too. So the spaces in between will be a little more filled in. And after that, once we have 20,000, 25,000 of them, we think it'll be almost as strong as a piece of fabric. Will it hold me or not? The center is incredibly strong, by the way. The edges, not so much, but we'll reinforce those too. I have some bad news, folks. We put something on it to test it. Then we were going to carry it upstairs. And this is what happened to it. It broke. And this part, it's impossible to separate right now. All the rubber bands pulled everything in. Look, do you see? I mean, if this had happened while I was jumping on it, I would have been trapped inside. I mean, God forbid, what could have happened to me? It's like a Final Destination movie. Look, it broke right here. So one of the 1.5 meter boards couldn't handle the tension from the rubber bands and it broke. We're going to try a different method. We'll see, but we'll get it done in the end. But this one is done for. I was really lucky. After that really dangerous incident yesterday, I mean, I could have been trapped in there. I don't even want to think about it. It was a very scary situation. After that, we rebuilt our platform and took some other precautions. For example, let me show you. We buried the legs 20 centimeters into the ground. Look, we buried them 20 centimeters down like this, and we tied all the legs together with this rope. Also, the side walls of the platform used to be 5 by 10 planks, but we replaced them with 8 by 8 planks to make them thicker. And we used about 2,000 fewer rubber bands. By the way, I'm shooting all this footage with the Xeon Smooth 5. We have the combo pack, which comes with a light. It has a really nice case. And the light also has filters. For example, I can make the light yellow. I can make it blue, or I can make it pink. Right now, I'm shooting in POV mode. That means it shoots wherever I want to shoot. But now I'm going to show you the tracking mode. Serkan is going to come over, select me, and the device will follow me. Now that it's filming me, look, it's actually following me. This way you can also see the size of the platform next to me. The tracking mode works really well, by the way. I'm really impressed. There's another feature too, especially for people who create content for social media. It can shoot vertically. After you turn the phone, you just have to do one more calibration and then it can work in vertical mode. Especially for Instagrammers and TikTokers. Look, it's trying to follow me since I'm moving so fast. It's a great device. I'm very happy with it. That's why I wanted to tell you about it. This isn't a product review, but I'll leave a link below. We got it specifically for use in tight spaces. Anyway, now we're starting the test. Now we're starting the experiment, or rather, the experience. I'm a little scared. I won't lie. Will it hold my weight? Before we test that, let's throw some other things on it, like a basketball. I'm throwing a basketball on it. Whoa.
It's really bouncy.
Dude, this is awesome. Dude, is this thing going to bounce forever? This is so weird.
What would happen if we threw it a bit harder from higher up? It came right back at me. You might not be that light, though. No.
This is just a few kilos lighter than me. Now I'm wondering, if the ball hits it with a lot of force, how far can the elasticity launch it? Ready? Whoa! Dude, didn't that go all the way up to the tree, to the roof? Throw it again. Let me throw one more and see. Oh my God. Dude, it went all the way to the top of the tree. That's great, great elasticity. I think we can try other things. I mean, this could definitely hold a person. Okay, what about something heavier with more mass, like a stone? Camille is gesturing like this?
He's afraid it might tear.
We'll see, Camille. Nothing happened. 1 second. Dude, what if it explodes? We'll be toast, Siko. It's empty, it's empty. Well, I guess it's not completely empty. It's pretty heavy.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
Then say your goodbyes.
It's holding it pretty well.
Yeah, it is.
Should I slowly start to get on top of it? All right, here goes nothing. Camille, aren't you going to give me a hand? There are nails here. By the way, let me make this clear. Absolutely no one but me should try this. We took incredible precautions so we don't have to see that horrible sight again. Look, did a rubber band snap? Yes, look, one rubber band snapped.
I think the stone broke that one.
Yeah, the stone might have broken it. One of them snapped. All right, Camille, here we go. Oh my God. Man, I'm so scared. I'm incredibly scared. We made a center of gravity right in the middle. Camille, give me your hand, bro. Look. It's pretty good, right?
It's great.
Dude, this thing is incredibly bouncy. Camille, check the legs. Is there any cracking or anything? It's sagging. I'm really scared right now. I mean, I'm not scared of the rubber band snapping and me falling down. I'm scared of these nails breaking and getting caught in between. Oh my God, it's like a saw. This is really dangerous. Very dangerous.
There doesn't seem to be a problem for now.
Look, I just found another broken thing. A broken rubber band. Other than that, no other rubber bands have snapped yet. And I'm bouncing quite a bit, you know? Seko?
Yes, we see that.
Huh?
We see it.
Did you like that, Camille?
It just reminded me of a video.
Which video did it remind you of?
The salt video?
Oh, for God's sake. So many things happened to us in that salt video. Anyway.
So how is it as a hammock?
It's very comfortable. I mean, as a hammock, it's incredible because it takes the shape of your body. Your head stays up. Since your head isn't as heavy as your midsection, it stays up. It's like it has a built-in pillow. It's so comfortable. I mean, extremely comfortable, by the way.
This way I can better understand how it's conforming to your body.
Right? Look, my butt is down, my head is up, my legs are up. Because the heaviest part stays down. You know how you tie a hammock to a tree? Its natural form is like that anyway. But even though this is flat, it can hold me in a curved position. I mean, my head is up, I'm very comfortable right now. Should we move to the jumping position?
I think we should give it a try.
It's not like a normal trampoline. I mean, it's a bit harder to keep your balance. But can you jump on it, Seko? I'm gonna try one jump. Wow, you can actually jump on it, but they're starting to snap.
How's the bounce feel?
Incredible. Look at this. I'll tell you what, should we compare it to a normal trampoline? Now, I want to compare it with the normal trampoline I bought for the kids in the backyard. I mean, what will the difference be? I'm getting in. Oh my God. You see, since this one doesn't have gaps in the fabric, your foot doesn't get caught. But let me tell you something. This one isn't as flexible.
Ours is much bouncier.
Of course, it's much bouncier. Look, let's do the ball test. I'm throwing the ball.
It's barely better than the ground.
With the stone, it bounced higher on the first drop than on our trampoline. But there's a reason for that. I couldn't throw it as boldly as I did on our trampoline because I thought the stone might slip through the gaps or something. But I threw the ball. So, if you throw it the same way, ours bounces things higher. Dude, whoa! Look at this.
It's stretching a lot.
It's very flexible. Camille, come over here. Besides, if that disaster from yesterday happens with Camille, Siko, do you know the movie Human Centipede?
Yes.
We'll end up like that.
Wow, if you fold up like that, we're screwed, man.
Of course. But if there are two of us, at least, you know, one of us will get their back pierced and the other will get their stomach pierced. Right, Camille? Oh my God, I'm scared to death. I'm really so scared. But
Very comfortable.
you didn't see what happened yesterday, did you? I wish there had been a camera. If you could see them break and the two sides interlock like that, how it all happens in just 2 milliseconds. Well,
Kamal, lower your head. In the meantime, make sure nothing gets caught between the planks.
exactly. Let's just die completely. Hey, look, he put his head on my shoulder too. There was RTL in the 90s. Do you know, Camille? RTL?
No.
It would be after midnight there. Movies. Joking aside, it's going well.
Try stretching a little. Allah. Allah.
Oh my God, I have something to say. We've taken so many precautions. Son, we secured it with iron bars all over, tied it with rope, and buried it in the ground. I mean, we really buried it in the ground. So the risk is minimized right now, but we saw that lockdown happen. What was going on yesterday? Were you doing something wrong next to me? Oh, we saw that shutdown yesterday, right? Now, Camille, I'm going to make you jump. What kind of things are these, son? Tire! This...
You're pretty far down the list right now.
Yes, it will be worth it soon. You should move aside too, Camille.
There was a break somewhere.
It didn't disappear. Some of them came loose from my arm and it hurt a lot. Darling, that's pretty good. So there has to be a way to jump higher with this. We can stand comfortably because there's no fear of that thing. There's no fear of my foot getting caught or pulled out. I think we should put a sheet on top of it. If I can jump, then let me jump as high as my courage allows, overcoming my fear. This way I can jump without fear of my foot getting caught in the gap. Allah?
Allah, please, for the love of God, don't do that, brother.
It's descending, descending, descending. So, look, something's broken over there too, Camille. I'm getting off now, Camille. It's up to you from now on. The corners are the solidest places. How much do we weigh? How much do you weigh?
90?
I have one that carries 80,070 kilos. Easier said than done. There are some casualties here. Look, we just had another casualty. We've given a break here. Anyway, let's go now. Let's put a sheet on top of this. We laid the sheet out in a very stylish way. Did you see that, Seiko? Drones and murons flew in the air? Yes. Anyway. Look, it's easier to press it anyway. From a psychological point of view. But will the sheet just stay like that and sag inwards? I don't know right now. We'll try. There's another side to this as well. Is it breaking or not? Can't you see? On the sheet. Seco. But you move around much more freely. Allah! Look. I'm happy. Whoa.
He's throwing it quite a lot.
He's exaggerating quite a bit. Allah. My head almost got stuck in the nails. Especially the middle part. You know, the middle is basically Armageddon, Seiko. Whoa. Oh, it's starting to snap. Did it work? It did. I jumped. You saw it, Camille.
It turned out great.
So how many losses are there?
Doesn't seem like many.
Look, this one. These parts, I think it's pretty good. Just look, this part is a bit, you know, I mean, in total, I don't know how many rows are here. There are thousands of rows. An 80-kilo person, I jumped on this with all my might. Only 10 to 15 rows snapped. This thing worked really well. Honestly, it worked much better than I expected. These are just regular rubber bands. And I jumped on it at 80 kilos. Camille and I are 170 kilos in total. We just wiggled around on it like this. It didn't break. Unity is strength. That should be the name of this series. It should be Unity is Strength. A rope from paper clips, a rope from toilet paper. We've done many things like this. This is one of them. Now we need to get rid of all this because this is a dangerous thing. I have 2 kids. They're always hanging out in the yard. The best way to get rid of this with a visual spectacle is to destroy it all at once. But first, I'm heating up a piece of iron. I'll drop the iron right in the middle. It will burn through and they'll all snap. That's the idea. Let's even pour some water so we get a real spectacle with all that sizzling and stuff. I'm putting it on. I'm going in with the blowtorch. Oh man, I burned the GoPro. There was a GoPro there. This is looking so cool, man. Seco.
Yeah.
We could only break them with fire. Look, things are about to really snap over here, Seco. Oh God, a fire started. Dude, a fire started, a fire. Camille! Quick, quick, man.
Move back, move back, move back, move back.
Please give me now, right away. Okay, that's enough. Oh, and the blowtorch in my hand was still on. Yes, they're all gone. Everything's under control. Anyway, all jokes aside, I did my best to show you just how strong a good rubber band can be. Thanks for watching.